Hey everyone, it's Heather, or Lovely Miss Makeup, and today I'll be doing a quick review on 4 different drugstore foundations that I have been using lately. If you want to hear a little bit about each of them and how they are, then just keep watching. These are the 4 different foundations I am going to be talking about. I have the L'Oreal Paris Magic Nude Liquid Powder. I have the Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour. I have the Revlon Nearly Naked. It's focusing. And I have the Neutrogena Healthy Skin. So, these are foundations that I have been wearing for the past couple months, kind of, swapping them in and out. I'll start with the L'Oreal Paris Magic Nude. This one, I would say, it is a bare skin perfecting makeup. It has sunscreen, SPF 18. I would say this one is great for like a lighter to medium coverage. It's pretty cool. Like how the formula of this, it comes in a little bottle. It is super liquidy. I don't know if see if you can. Okay, so it comes out really liquidy and thin. Like it just like dripped all the way down my hand. That's the it's very light, but it blends in really nicely, and as you're blending it in, you can feel it turn to like a powdery feel. So actually, this is like a really nice, I'd say everyday, you don't want to wear too much makeup foundation, and I like it a lot. I used a good amount of it. It's very lightweight, feels great on the face, it doesn't break me out, and it's one of those foundations that is just like kind of like no makeup look. It's not full coverage, but it gives you like a nice color correcting feel. The next one I will talk about is the Maybelline Superstay Makeup Foundation. This is 24-hour makeup. There's no SPF, so it's good for taking pictures because SPF can give you a little bit of a white cast on your face. So there's no SPF. It's supposed to be 24-hour. This is definitely a lot more full coverage foundation. I feel it's not heavy on the face. I don't like wearing really thick foundation, so this feels a little bit heavy on the face for me. It's super thick coming out of the bottle. Let's see if you can see the pore. And see, it's like taking a while to come down. And there's the pore. Just do a little bit. So it's a lot thicker, but it's long wearing, so that's probably why. So that's the thickness, and I will blend it in on my hand. I also had a little bit of trouble picking out my color with this one because I found that the colors, there's not that many, but they actually dry, they kind of oxidize once they sit on your face. They dry a little bit darker. But it really, I have to say, it does give you a nice finish. It gives you that like dewy look. It's, like I said, a little bit more heavy because it's a long wearing foundation, but it didn't break me out. And I think it looks good on my face. I did have a little bit of trouble with the coloring, like I said. It dried a little bit darker than I thought it would when it looked in the bottle, but I wore this to my sister's rehearsal dinner for her wedding, and it stayed on my face great the whole night, and I'm really happy with how the 24-hour, how good of a coverage it is. Next is the Revlon Nearly Naked. I have to say, I love this foundation. I kind of compare it to Bobbi Brown's Skin Foundation. I kind of think this is like the drugstore version. It's a little bit lighter. It's supposed to be like mimic your natural skin. It's not supposed to look like you're wearing makeup, nearly naked. I have 2 colors of this, and I use this a lot. I did think though, like I say with everything, I don't know if this is anyone else, but I feel like my skin or my body gets used to it, and it kind of loses its effect after a while. So I have to kind of like go to something else and then come back to this. But this is probably my favorite drugstore foundation there is. I guess I should say the colors. This one is in Natural Beige. I'll go back to those colors. And it seems a little bit thicker, but it kind of whoa, that was a lot of pouring. We're gonna put that back in. Okay. So it's not as thick as the Super Stay 24, but it's definitely not as liquidy as the too much as the L'Oreal powder makeup. But this color might be a little bit dark for me right now. But I really love the way this looks on my skin. It's just one of those natural looking, not completely full coverage, but just a little bit under, medium coverage foundations that makes your skin just look really nice and natural and pretty. You get like a nice dewy finish with it, which I think is nice. This is so not my color, so you could tell. I don't know if you could tell on my hand, but this is the finish. And so this is more of like a medium foundation, I would say. Yeah. You don't even have to set it with powder, I don't think, because it kind of, if you like that dewy finish, but you can set it with powder. So like I said, that one is compared to, I compare that to the Bobbi Brown Naked Skin. Excuse me while I wipe my hand. I compare that one to the Bobbi Brown Naked Skin foundation, and I love that foundation as my drugstore. That's probably one of my favorite drugstore foundations. And the last one I'm going to talk about is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin. This is the color 30 Buff, and it is has SPF 20 in it, so if you're going to be taking pictures, you might get that little bit of a white cast. But this, I would say, is more full coverage. It's a little bit thicker. For me, it kind of reminds me of the Super Stay 24 Hour. This is supposed to be really good for your skin. Oop. Okay. It comes out fast, so it's not as thick. Definitely not as thick as the Maybelline 24 Hour. It's a little bit thinner than the Neutrogena the Revlon Nearly Naked. But it also gives you a really nice finish. This is, I would say, more medium to full coverage foundation. And it didn't break my skin out. It was it felt really nice on my face. Sometimes, to me, it felt a little bit heavier. So maybe it's more of like a full coverage foundation. You can definitely build it up. But that's the finish. It's really light and fresh feeling, I think. I would say that's like, it's kind of like the Revlon Nearly Naked, but for Neutrogena. So if you have problem skin, you know, you break out a lot, you might want to try that one, because that one's, I think, good for breaking out. Does it have... It's got antioxidants in it, so it's antioxidant blend. So those are the 4 different drugstore foundations that I've been using from four different brands. And if you have any questions on them, please comment below. Feel free to ask. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some questions answered. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Hope you have a great day. Bye, everyone.